Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So today we will see pivot tables in Excel. So what is a pivot table in Microsoft Excel? Pivot table is a very powerful data summarization tool in Excel. Okay. So with the help of pivot table, you can do data analysis in large tables. You can do data summarization. It is also used to capture the trends in the data. It helps in data calculation in a simpler way. It helps in finding the data patterns. Also, it helps in data comparisons from large datasets. So, let's now go to Excel and see how we can plot pivot table. So, here you can see student table where you have all the department and semester marks including final semester marks. Now, suppose we want to create pivot. So, we will go to insert and from there pivot table you have to select the first one from table range. Okay. So you can see by default it is selecting the table range. Okay, you can remove that also and manually also you can select as per your requirement and preference. Okay, so here you can see I am selecting the table range. Also you can see two buttons, new worksheet and existing worksheet. So I always prefer new worksheet for better visuality. I am clicking OK. So here you can see blank pivot table is created. Okay, so you can see all the columns from the raw data sets and you have 4 fields where you can drag your columns. Okay, so now I want to see final semester marks based on gender. Okay, so I am dragging gender into rows and final semester marks into values. So you can see pivot is plotted. So you can see male and female total marks, sum of final semester marks. So by default it takes sum. Okay, also you can drag gender into columns, so you can see same data. Okay, so for better visuality I am again dragging gender into rows. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so you can see the data is transposed. Okay, so male and female. Now you can see filter. Okay, so you as per your requirement and preference you can drag the columns into filters. So suppose I am dragging age into filters, so you can see age drop down where you can see all the distinct ages from your raw data set. You can select that. Okay, and suppose you want to remove age and select semester 1 marks, so drag that into filters. Okay, now you can see drop down for all semester 1 marks, so you can select multiple items. Okay, click on the checkbox. Okay, now suppose I want to select only the students who are having marks greater than 90 or equal to 90, so I am selecting those. Okay, so click OK and you can see male and female students whose marks are greater than 90. Okay, so there is some confusion sometimes that which fields you want to drag into these 4 columns, right? So what you can do, the fields for which you want to do calculation, that you have to put into values. Okay, so here final semester marks I have dragged into values. Now go to value field settings and there you can see multiple options, right? Sum, count, average, okay, standard deviation. So suppose I want to see average marks, then clicking OK. So you can see male and female average marks. So females are doing better than male. Okay, they have 85% of marks. Okay, also sometimes you have large data sets. Okay, so at that time you have multiple columns, so at that time it will be very difficult to see all those columns in that pane. Okay, so for that there is an option I will show you. So let me remove those. So you can go to settings. Okay, let me go to settings. Yeah, and then you can select the second option, field section and areas section side by side. So you can see in the left pane you can see all the columns and in the right pane you have those 4 fields. Okay, so you can play better with the data. Okay, so by this way you have seen basic pivot table. Now suppose I want to see final semester marks based on department, so I am dragging department into rows and final semester marks into values. So here you can see pivot table is plotted based on the department. Okay, now suppose you want to sort it. Okay, so you can click anywhere in that pivot table and select sort, and then sort largest to smallest. So now you can see IT department has highest total marks in final semester. Okay, then electrical and so on. Okay, yeah, now suppose you want to add gender, okay, into rows and see uh, which department has more marks for the gender. So you can see gender is plotted. Okay, and also you can see total marks plus subtotal. So 361 is the subtotal marks, right? So now suppose you want to change the design of this. Okay, so you can go to design, and from report layout you can see that report layout, right? Let me go there. Yeah, so from there you can select show in tabular form. Okay, so now the table is plotted in tabular form. Okay, also suppose you don't want to see subtotals. Okay, you just want to see the total marks, so you can select subtotals, that drop down, and you can off it. Okay, so now you can see subtotal is gone. Also there is grand total, right? So you can off that as well. So you can see grand total is now not there, and if you again want to put that grand total, you can select show grand total for rows and columns. You can see the grand total. Also you can select the colors and designs, okay, as per your choice and requirement. So you can see pivot table is plotted based on department and gender. Okay, yeah, now suppose you want to do some correction in marks. Okay, so for example, for Dipti in mechanical department, marks is increased by 5 marks, so 78 became 83 here. Okay, so here you can see grand total is still showing 1437. So what you can do, you can go to pivot table analyze, and then select refresh all. Then you can see it is updated 1442. Previously it was 1437, right? So it's updated now. Suppose now we want to add one more column, grade, suppose. Okay, so let me put some grade. Let me drag it. Okay, and giving some students B grade. Okay, just for example, B, B, okay, B. Okay, fine. Now you have added one column. So now if you refresh, you can see it is still not reflecting in that pane, that grade column. So you have to select change data source, and then you have to manually select the table range including grade column and click OK. Okay, now you can see grade in that left pane. Okay, and you can use that for plotting as well if you want. So you can drag it, and you can see grade is also plotted based on male and female as per the departments. Okay, so you can put other columns as well, and you can remove as well. So I am removing grade. Okay, so it's done. So this is how we learned pivot table. So thank you all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more informative sessions. Thank you. Bye.